And we're live 10:13 p.m. 2002, December 28th. And I just want to welcome a new YouTuber in Ottawa, Ontario, Julie. YouTube channel Christinelowertown on YouTube. Now, Julie and I have crossed paths many times over the many years. When I was working, we talked. When I wasn't working, we talked. We always stories. At least I share my stories with her. And she knows the abuses I've been going through with my neighbors for many years. Many abusive ex-boyfriends, including the most recent one. The neighbors here, the same BS that she's going through or has gone through. She is homeless. She's been on a priority list for over 10 years, which makes no sense. She had problems with people. Police were calling her crazy, which is total BS. They want to take her to a mental institute, which is total BS. She's outspoken. She's very outspoken. She speaks her mind. She takes no BS. She's been through a lot of abuse, as I have. We take no BS. Even some of my other friends do not like her. Like, she's just a little bit too much for them, for their taste. They think she's rude and, but I know she's just speaking her mind. She slams the door on abuse, and that's why she is so loud. And she's getting louder to get her voice heard. And those are the facts. She's not crazy. She's outspoken and speaks her mind. Even another friend of mine told me that she was going by and she spotted a couple there in a park, I believe, and she started screaming at them, telling him to leave her alone, not to abuse her and so forth. And then he got up and went in her face, and there was a big scene there and so forth, apparently, according to my friend. I just said maybe she recognizes the guy who did abuse somebody. Maybe he reminds her of somebody and it's a trigger, PTSD reaction. Or maybe it could be anything. She's just being vocal. Could be a trigger. Could be maybe he is. You never know. You just don't know. Maybe something did happen. You don't know. But she's been through a lot of abuse and so forth too, as well as me. We understand each other. Even when I was working, I used to go on my weekends off and give a bunch of drinks and talk to the people in the homeless community. Used to outreach and volunteer. I understand withdrawal, I understand addiction, so I would talk with them and shoot the breeze on my days off sometimes, just to make sure they're okay. I used to do outreach too as well. So it's just kind of like working or not, I try my best to try to help them until I got very, very badly abused by not badly abused, badly assaulted by somebody who freaked out on me. But she freaks out everybody else, I found out, so forth. She's very violent and very volatile. And she smashed my face in a couple times and so forth. So that deterred me from talking to people like that openly, and very cautious about that for many years after. But I generally know the good people and so forth. Talk to them. And I know the warning signs to stay away from the people who are violent and so forth. And the neighbors here, especially the neighbor who's death threatening me and badly assaulted me, kicking me in the chest, and I could have broken my neck and could have stopped my heart when he kicked me in the chest, God knows what. Trying to get in a shelter. There's one shelter that tells me I have to break my lease with where I am now in order to get that shelter. Why should I break my lease when someone is harassing threatening and assaulted me. No, I don't think so. No, 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 no. And that place in particular has a lot of complaints about things going on there anyway. The other one's a good one. I've been there before, but there's a holding list, so I have to wait. I assume we'll be booked for a while, unfortunately. And I'm not sure what to do. I have to tiptoe home, have to be careful, and so forth. Death threats are death threats, and assault is assault, and it has to be taken very seriously. And just early on today, he was yelling at my window underneath my window, which he has done before, years ago. No one believed me. They all said I was crazy. They all said that I was making stories when they all ganged up against me because they all have the same criminal intent and criminal activity and drug activity and so forth. And that is a fact. I'm probably the only one who doesn't do criminal activity or drug activity. And I'm probably the only Indigenous person in the whole floor. And that's it. That's all. So it's a combination of racism, going against someone who, doesn't agree to the criminal activity and all the shady affairs going on here, as you might say. But the facts are the facts, and the truth is the truth. Julie, you rock. And as you may or may not know, I was arrested for no reason at all by OC Transmo Constable, who profusely apologized to me and asked me for forgiveness because he had a bad day. He lashed out at me in particular. You're lucky it's the Christmas season. I'd rather press charges against these people here and pursue these people, to be honest. This guy worked hard. I don't know what kind of training he had. I'm just going to make a notation of it and so forth, and he keeps it up, then he will get caught. I have his name and so forth, and I'll keep dibs if he keeps doing stuff like that. Otherwise, he better shape up. I'm sure maybe he was having a bad day, I hope, but we'll see. Anyways, Julie, yeah, we're warriors. And warriors do not stop at anything. We're outspoken. You're way more outspoken than me. I'm kind of more reserved and more sensitive. And when things get too much, I break down and cry. If it gets too much, which I have been doing a couple times lately during the holidays. And it's a tough time during the holidays for me. I lost a few people around Christmas time. Plus, we lost an Indigenous brother to an OD just before December, unfortunately. So that's another loss. Friends who are supposed to be friends are not there for you. And the only true friend I do have who has been there for me, I'm so grateful for. She is homeless as well, but she helps me out amazingly financially. I don't know how she does it, but I was collecting cans and she helped me out with a few bucks here and there, and her friend did too. And they said, don't worry about paying us back, we're helping you out. Which basically just made me cry, and it's amazing how these people help me who are struggling financially as it is. And the people who have lots of money turn their back on me. It goes to show you what kind of friends I had in the rich world, huh? Fakers. And people who help me financially are those struggling as much as me, even more. And that is just totally amazing and touching. It should break all of our hearts. Anyways, yeah. There's too much violence going on in Meter Street area and so forth. There's a lot of overdoses going on. I didn't cover suicide too much, but there was someone who jumped off the building at a Rito Center, I've heard as well recently. That's not covered in the news. They just fell off the building or was pushed off the building at Rito Center. They're keeping very hush-hush. Very recently this December, someone jumped off the building there at Rito Center. I'm not sure it was suicide. I'm not sure if someone pushed them off, but it's hush, 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 hush. But I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But I'm bringing that up. I'm not sure about suicides happening. I'm more aware of the overdoses, the violence against women, the violence, the criminal activity going up, up, up. And yeah, how homelessness is on the rise big time. How mental illness is going up as well. We'll talk about that in another stream about the mental issues, but right now I just want to talk about the facts and how Julie, another new YouTuber, Christinelowertown, is also pursuing these issues as well. She and I, she knows my stories. I talk to her more than she talks to me. She understands the abuses I've been through over the years. She knows about the neighbors giving me a hard time for over the years. There are a lot of people who know about the abuses going on with the neighbors here for more than a couple of years. So yeah, no more of this BS. No more. I know it's supposed to be holidays, supposed to be a good time, but I just want to state the facts and state the truth. Not everything is all goody-goody for everybody, and that is the truth. So take care, my friends. Stay safe. Watch out for each other. And Julie, good luck in the YouTube. We'll talk, and I'll teach you some of the software tips and editing tips I have learned as well. Okay, people, that's about it for now. Good night, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow or soon. Take care. Talk to you soon.